Residents of the service delivery deprived Thabazimbi local municipality in Limpopo are today heading to the polls to elect new councillors. The municipality was dissolved and placed under administration in August, triggering by-elections. Gates at the 57 polling stations across the municipality opened at 7 a.m. with over 51,000 eligible voters expected to cast their ballots by 9 p.m. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo is at the biggest polling station in the municipality and now joins us live. Juniour, very good morning to you. Tell us which is the biggest polling station that you're at this morning, and also why this particular by-election is so crucial that it even pushed the president of the ANC to come and campaign.
Indeed, Aldrin, we are here at the Frikimea High School. This is where the biggest polling station here in this municipality is. As you can see outside, there's already a lot of political parties. The ANC, the Democratic Alliance, the EFF, as well as the Freedom Front Plus are already stationed outside here. I do also see the Gauteng provincial chair of the Democratic Alliance, Mr. Solim Simang, is also here to support his fellow DA of candidates as they campaign here in this province. So as you already indicated, there has been a lot of heavyweights that have been brought to this place, including the ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa, who came to campaign here for Umkhonto Wesizwe. We did see the Deputy President of Umkhonto Wesizwe, John Hlophe, also coming here. He was accompanied by the Secretary of Umkhonto Wesizwe, Floyd Chivambu, who's originally from Limpopo as well. So a lot of political parties have sent a lot of their big guns to this area to try and win over this municipality. It's very significant because this is the first time that an entire municipality has been dissolved in a very long time. So the entire municipality in Thabazimbi has been dissolved. So all 24 seats are up for grabs here. There are about 405 candidates representing 21 political parties that are going to be contesting here. There's also 5 independent candidates that are also going to be contesting in this area as well. So it is an opportunity for all political parties basically to show that they can draw in a lot of support since the May 29 elections, the national and provincial elections. But joining me now is actually the provincial IEC manager, Mr. Itumeleng Sianaho. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. The gates have opened so far. Any challenges that you have faced as the IEC in trying to organize these by-elections?
Well, thank you very much and good morning. Taking the cues from what took place yesterday, we are quite pleased that we do have all systems go in terms of the logistical readiness. We have not experienced challenges. And even this morning, as we are monitoring the distribution of materials to all of our voting stations, we have not come across any challenges at all. So we are now looking at the time is just after 7, and we expect that all of the stations should be opened by now. Reportedly, all of the staff members have reported on duty, and we are not expecting any challenges this morning.
Yesterday, there was that special vote that was allowed to happen. There were still some queues that were in some of the polling stations at about 6 o'clock. Did you manage to ensure that all of the people that were in those queues did manage to vote?
Indeed, you are correct. As you are well aware that when there are voters on the queue, we do not stop with the work. We continue until the last voter is given an opportunity to cast their ballot. And similarly, even those who are on our home visit lists, when we have a few that are still remaining after 5, you'll recall that the special voting was from 8 to 5. So at 5 o'clock, when you still have a few that are still remaining on our home visit list, we make sure that we cover all of those, and that's what we did yesterday.
And one of the other challenges that was raised, especially by the Home Affairs Portfolio Committee chairperson when he visited Thabazimbi, was that there are some political parties that are not allowed to campaign in some of these big mining areas. Some of these mining houses are not allowing them access into those areas. Has this been addressed? Because we heard that even the Minister of Mineral Resources had been drawn in to try and resolve this situation.
Indeed, you have a total of 3 mines in this area. And we had some thorough engagements with them a couple of months back. To our disappointment, up until now, 2 of those are still not coming to the party in terms of allowing access to political parties. However, At these 3 mines, we have a total of 9 voting stations. We did not experience any challenges. So with regard to those mines that did not allow political parties to campaign in those areas, that is something that is regrettable. And we've engaged the management of those mines, and we hope that going forward, we should be able to convince them that when we have events such as this, electoral events such as this, they will be able to come to the party and assist us in terms of allowing access. The responsibility of the Electoral Commission is to ensure that we level up the playing fields. In other words, allowing all political parties access to the voters, to communicate the messages equally to all those voters with that equal access to all of those areas. So that is something that is regrettable. However, we hope that going forward, they should be able to come to the party.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. That is the IEC provincial chairperson there, just speaking to us about some of the challenges that was faced by the 21 political parties, Aldrin, that we're trying to campaign in this area. He says that there are 3 mines in this area, and 2 of those mines were not allowing some of these political parties to campaign in their premises. So those communities that are living there, they did not get access to them, something that is regrettable, as he has already said, Aldrin.
Thank you so much for that update there, as the polling stations in Thabazimbi are opening with 51,000 registered voters expected to cast their ballots.